Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today we are checking out a collaboration course. This is called the Matchbox. As you can see, fairways are normal, greens are firm, green speed is fast. We do have 3 tee options. We're going to be playing from the white tees, which are 6,733 yards, and leaving everything else at default. This is a collaboration between B Smooth 13, Crazy Canuck 1985 and B Spetty 24. Now, in their own right, they're all talented designers, so it's going to be really interesting to see what the 3 of them combined have produced here. So hole number 1, par 4, playing 487 yards, stroke index 3. Really nice looking opening hole to start off the course. But they have named each and every single hole, and there's also a guide on how to best play each and every single hole, but I ain't going to read that. I want to play the course the way I want to play it. It'll be interesting to see if it's close to how they've recommended it to be played. But nice opening swing, and that is going to set us up with a nice line of sight into this first green. A lot of work to do here though. We've got an 11 mile per hour wind, 182 yards to the flag, but it is up 27 feet, sorry. Slope's going to take us to the right. The wind will hopefully take us back to the left. Trying to use that slope green as well. This should just come up at the front of the green, hopefully. Wind's just changed to 12. Decent swing. Oh, that's long. How's that so long? I really didn't expect that to be as long as that. That is going to trickle off the back of the green, I imagine. So a little flop shot, 20 yards out. The wind should hold us up here also. 12 mile per hour winds right in our face from the heavy rough. Should release out. Oh, that's came up a good bit short. Wow, really didn't expect it to come up as short as that. So this is a tricky putt just to save par. 16 footer, green speeds are 174. This is going to break quite aggressively to the right. That looks good if it does turn. Oh, it does turn, and what a way to save par. So we do luckily get away with par there. That could have been a lot worse after that approach shot and flop shot. But hole number 2 is a par 3, playing 182 yards, stroke index 9. That green is well protected by the bunkers. And that false front. So got to land this right on the front of the green here to have any chance of holding this pin. So we're coming all the way down to the 9 iron and letting this wind and the downhill elevation do the rest. We're just lofting this up a tiny bit just to get a bit of bite. That's a beautiful strike. Come on. Oh, this could be good. The green does turn to the left. Is it going to sit? Please sit. And that is a fantastic approach shot from the tee box. And that should leave us, I was going to say a 7 footer. It is an 8 foot putt. Up 3 inches so we can attack this, and it is going to turn to the left. It does turn, and we do pick up our first birdie off the round and move to 1 under par. So, hole number 3, par 5, playing 551 yards, stroke index 17. This is the first par 5 off the course. But this is a par 69. And it is supposed to be a challenging course, guys. But like I say, 3 talented designers in their own right have teamed up to create this course. So, 10 mile per hour wind behind us here. Oh, we do have options as seen by the flyby. I think we're going to take this left-hand side fairway. It looks like we're going to get a smoother lie. That part of the fairway is a lot less slopier and hillier than the other side. So hopefully we do get rewarded here and have a flat second shot. a nice lie. It looks like that's going to be the case. 320 yards we've boomed that. So with that 10 mile per hour wind behind us, we can come down to the 2 iron here. Slope at our feet's going to move us left. The wind's going to bring us back to the right slightly. Just looking to use that little gully to hold the ball up here with his 2 iron. It's another nice strike. Hopefully this little slope does hold it up and we do sit up in the top part of the green. Oh, it looks like it's going to work its way away from the flag. Oh, where's this going? Wow, I didn't expect that. That is an absolute brutal green there, by the way. The 2 would have maybe been the better option. So we are now 60 feet. 2 feet up away from the cup. It is going to turn to the left. Just want to get this close. Anything with 8 feet to leave us a birdie opportunity here and I'll be happy. So we gave a really good smack. Should start to turn back this last few feet. There we go. Weight was really good. And that's going to leave us with about a 5 to 6 foot putt for birdie. Little 5 footer. Straightforward putt. And we do pick up our second birdie of the round and move to 2 under par. So, hole number 4 is a par 4 and it is quite a short par 4, playing 371 yards, stroke index 15. But I really like the look of the course. I mean, it's got the dry, sandy dunes in the background, but the lush green looking course, which is obviously well maintained. I really like that colour scheme. Obviously the planting and the writing is going to be top notch from these guys. They are TGC veterans. So just de-lofting this driver. I think the fairway is going to kick us over to the right hand side. It's a decent swing. I'm expecting a huge kick to the right here. I would imagine our approach shot's probably going to be a pitch. Oh no, it's coming back down. That could well just be a full wedge now with the wind. Oh no, it is a pitch. Down 9 feet. Into that wind. Definitely looking to use the slope of the green here. That's a severe slope at our feet. So I think we're going to have to play the 8 iron. Try and use this green to the best of our ability. It's going to break hard right as soon as it leaves our feet and once it hits the green. Decent execution. Wind's holding us up. That should sit down fairly quickly. And it is going to give us about a 9 foot putt for birdie.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this
7 footer. No gimme. These greens are really challenging. You've got to take your time and try and read these well. Going to play this fairly firm. I didn't play that firm at all, to be honest. And with that, the break exaggerated. I didn't play that firm at all. So disappointed not to pick up the birdie there, but that's what you're going to get with poor putts, poor reads on this course. And we are going to remain at 2 under par. Hole number 5, par 4, playing 436 yards, stroke index 7. Once again, this is going to be an uphill fairway. Big open fairway here. I think the thing I've noticed the most is you do have options in most and every single tee box on where you want to land the ball. This is obviously going to go hard right. This 10 mile per hour wind on our face is going to really hinder us here. This ball's going to kick all the way over to the right. Poor swing. There we go. Hopefully we do land or nestle up in a fairly flat area. Looks like we're going to have a slight uphill slope to the right. And that wind's going to move us to the left. Oh, this is a challenging approach shot. The green is up 39 feet, and if we're long past that pin, that ball's going to really disappear down the slope and potentially into the bunker. So we're going to have to loft this up. I want to get this as close to the pin as possible. Ball's going to move to the right at our feet. Winds should bring it back. It's a beautiful strike. I tell you what, if this sits... Oh, it's not going to hold, is it? That may well just trickle off the green. It has done. Very tough approach shot there. especially with that wind. So 11 yards from the fringe of the green. Just going to loft up this lob wedge and fully attack this chip shot. I normally put slow on these for some reason, and it does go right. Oh, I've put a perfect. Get in. Get in. Oh, why it just trickles to the left. I was allowing for the slow there on the aim. And with that, we're left a 5-footer, which does drop straight into the heart of the cup. And we are going to remain at 3. Oh, 2 under par. Hole number 6, par 3, playing 127 yards, stroke index 13. Short par 3, this one. Look at the bunker work, guys. It is absolutely sublime. Beautiful looking course. I wish that wind was in my face. So it's down 18 feet. Going to have to take off 6 yards here. 118 yards with that wind behind us. It's going to have to be the sand wedge. This is going to be a test of our knowledge of the game. I'm trying to fire this right at the pin. I think it's our only option. Just lofting it up a touch just to get this hanging up in the wind. But we're trying to get a pin seeker here. It's a laser beam. Are we going to be rewarded? This should bounce out firm, I'll tell you. Get in. Oh, it didn't release after the kick out, but we'll take that. It's a little 5-footer, but once again, a lot of challenge. These are no gimmies. If you were in match play, I would not be giving guys 5 to 3-footers with these greens. I'd be asking them to put out. And we do move to 3 under this time. Hole number 7, par 4, playing 418 yards, stroke index 11. What a fantastic looking hole this one is. Nice bridge work there. But this is where it all comes together. I love the contrast of, like we've said a few holes before, of the sandy, dry mountains here, and then the lovely green, lush course. It really, really does work well. I've got no idea why the course is called the Matchbox. Hopefully one of the designers may well comment on the video. Just applying a touch of fade here just to counteract the wind. Oh, it's a nasty swing line. Why? Where's that come from? How has that went so far right? I don't understand that. That is plugged. I pulled my shot to the left. That is really bizarre. That just went hard right as soon as it left the club face, and we've got a bit of work to do here. Just looking to get this up near the green. With that wind and lie, I think it's going to come up a little bit short. It's a nice favourable kick there. And that should leave us with a flop shot. Let's see if we can save the par here. This is a crucial up and down. That wind will hold us up, so we are de-lofting this flop shot. Great execution. That should run out. And hopefully we've set up a par saving putt, probably about 3 feet. Little bit of work. We've done well there after an horrendous tee shot to get it up and down for the par save, and with that we are remaining 3 under par. Hole number 8, par 4, playing 496 yards, stroke index 1, so this is making it the hardest hole on the course. But wow, this looks a lot longer in the flyover than the yardage suggests, but I love the little creek coming into view there. So setting this down the left hand side, the wind in the fairway should kind of take it back to the right. Oh, I've pushed that right. This looks as if it's going to kick to the left here. And that's actually worked out really well. 327 yards, so we've really done a bit of damage to the distance here. With that wind behind us, 11 mile per hour, 160 yards down 10 feet. It's going to have to be 9 iron. Just want to land this at the top of this slope. Ball's going to move hard left. That wind should really carry us here. I tell you what, you don't want to go right because that is going to kick right into the water. Gotta be careful here. A slow would kill you. A slow would put you right into the drink. What a swing line that is. Should sit down fairly quickly. Bit of a safe sally shot there. I was hoping to be a little bit closer to the pin, but yardage was good. We've got an 18-foot putt, up 4 inches. This one is going to turn to the right. Birdie opportunities in these wind conditions are slim and far between. That's got a chance. That should turn. Oh, wow, it's grazed the edge. Golfing God's not with us in that putt. And we are going to pick up a simple tap in par. And we are going to remain at 3 under par. Hole number 9, par 4. Playing 400 yards, stroke index 5. There's the creek that we've seen on the previous hole. And look at all the bunkers on the right hand side here. Wow, that's really making that fairway narrow. Once again, you've got options from the tee box. That looks like the clubhouse up there. It's a very western looking clubhouse. This fairway looks like it's going to kick hard right here, but I am going to take it on. It looks like it will give us the better line, or my preferred line, into the green, but it looks like this fairway is really going to kick right. We've applied some draw just to counteract that wind. The draws really came into effect there. Oh, look at that kick. Oh, wow, and as expected, we are right in the heavy rough there. I really didn't. I expected it to kick right, but not as extreme right as that. So up 25 feet, 10 mile per hour wind, heavy rough 73 to 80. Just going to try and use the green, which is going to break extreme right. The wind's going to take us right. The ball at our feet's going to take us right. So hopefully we can find that slope. What a strike. That sounded heavy though. Oh, how's that not coming out as well as it's... Oh, wow. That wind did not move me at all. Neither did the slope. We were so unlucky there. So with that, we've now got a really tricky shot. We're going to have to chip this, I feel. Just try and use that slope to the best of our ability. Green's going to break hard right. Just lofting up this lob wedge. Let it release down this slope. It's a great execution. I tell you what, that's on track. Oh, wow. Wasn't far away, and that was always going to be the case with a downhill lie. But we've got an uphill putt. It's going to turn left. It is up 6 inches. We've played it firm. That needs to start to turn. It does turn right into the heart of the cup. And once again, we do get the par save. This round so far, I could be 6-7 under. No one could argue. But on the flip side of that, I could have had at least 2 or 3 bogeys because we are playing the course very aggressive. We've had a few burners, a few chips like that last one that maybe on another day drops. But at the same time, our short games had to be on par because we've left ourselves some tricky up and down just to save par. But hole 10, par 3. 156 yards, playing 1-4-2, playing 1-3-4 to the pin and into the window. Just going to deal off this pitching wedge, try to land this on the fringe. But that false front is going to make it difficult. But just try to land this on the fringe and hopefully it kicks forward. Fringe to front of green. If we fail that, this ball's going to kick hard left. It's a great strike. Oh, that wind's really moving me more to the right than I expected. Oh, wow. I really didn't expect that wind to move us as far to the right. I think the wind may have changed on us there slightly. That's very bizarre. It's one that I'd have to watch back. There you go. Look at the wind again, guys. It was in my face. Now it's over to the left. Very bizarre there. I've never seen the wind change like that. Needs to check up. Oh, it's going to catch that little slope. It's another poor chip shot. Poor tempo. Pushed it to the right. It's another tricky putt to save par. That should turn. It does turn. That's another good putt just to save par. I wish I was putting like this when it was birdies. But we are going to remain at 3 under par. Hole number 11, par 3, long par 3, playing 190 yards, stroke index 4. The creek comes right through this hole. Bunkers on the left are in play. Look at the slope there. Can we use that slope to get us towards the pin? We've got an 11 mile per hour wind, which is not going to make matters easy. Going to have to come down to the 8 iron here, I believe. And just try and use this slope green. Just going to deal off this a touch. Hopefully that green is breaking as hard left as what it's suggesting here. Tell you what, this should be really good. This should really turn hard left towards the pin. Come on, turn. Can sit down anytime now. Oh, wow, it's really picked up speed. Look at that. That must have went about 18, 20 feet past the flag. 15 feet, up 5 inches. This one's going to turn to the right. At least we can attack this pin. Can play the putt aggressive. Is it going to turn enough? It's going to be one of these rounds where birdies ain't going to drop. It's another one. It's just hanging there. 5 inches. And we are going to tap that in for the par. So unlucky not to pick up birdie there. And with that, we do remain at 3 under par. Hole number 12, par 4. 451 yards, stroke index 10. And what a fantastic looking hole this one is. I'm really glad that the wind is picked up for this round. Like I say, I always leave everything at default and it's in the hands of the golfing gods and the game, whatever it's going to give me. But this course wouldn't seem right with no winds, because look where we are. Right out in the desert, it feels like me. And then the course is a bit of a monsoon, like a mirage. Look how lush it looks compared to the surroundings. It's really, really cool. Could be out in the middle of Arizona here. That's an unintentional fast.
This one looks pretty safe.
We did apply a touch of draw onto that one, and with that, once again, we're not getting the break of the, or should I say the rub of the green. We applied some fade there, but that fast just took it out of our control. And we've now got a really tricky shot from the heavy rough. Wind's going to move us to the left. Ball at our feet should move to the left. That wind's changed. What is going on with this game today, man? Did you see that? That wind has just totally changed on me. So with that, I'm going to have to readjust. That is bizarre. That is a beautiful strike. Oh, it's coming up short. Tried just to land the front of the green and let the slope do the rest, but we've really came up short there. I've never known the wind to change as drastic as this. 1 minute I'm looking at it, setting up my shot. I take my eye off it to set up the shot and it's changed in the opposite direction. So really going to have to watch out for that. So flop shot from the heavy rough. That should release out well. And that is a fantastic flop shot. And with that, we are going to save par once again. I've got no idea if I'm playing really bad today or the course is this tough. So let's now see if we can finish these last 6-7 holes really strong. But hole number 13, par 4, playing 444 yards, stroke index 16. But this views of some of the holes is fantastic. The way you just see the rest of the course. It's so open. Absolute stunning. I think with that wind behind us, we can take on this bunker and heavy rough. We should be able to carry this one. Nice swing. Good swing. The wind's really caught a hold of that. Probably going to kick a little bit to the right here. And the wind's going to be behind us here with our approach shot once again. So 120 yards out, but well, that wind behind us may have to come down to the sand wedge. That ball should really hang up in the air and should really carry us forward. Just to be safe though, I am going to de-loft it. But this wind should really carry us up. Just another touch of de-loft to at least 118 yards. It's a great start. Oh, I've put a slow on it. Would you believe it? Can't believe I put a slow on that. And with that, we have came up about 20 feet short. It's even worse. It's 30 feet. At least this is a slightly makeable putt. Just going to take my time in this one, guys. It's definitely going to... It's breaking both ways, but definitely turning more to the left here. It's a good weight. That should straighten out. It has straightened out, and what a fantastic birdie putt that is after a poor approach shot. And we do move to 4 under par with 5 holes to play. Hole number 14, par 5, playing 596 yards, stroke index 12. I wonder if this hill to the right is going to be a problem. Once again, we've got a split fairway with a large bunker in the middle. So it's another tee shot where you do have options. I would imagine if you wanted to go right, that hill is going to be an obstacle. But depending on the wind is going to dictate how you play this course, by the way. Very severely. Oh, that wind's right in our face. Beautiful white bunkers there. I'm just going to apply a touch of fade. Just try and find this lower half to the left of the bunker of the fairway. It's a beautiful swing. Just try. This is maybe going to kick a little bit hard right, but we should just hold on to this part of the fairway. Come on, sit. Unbelievable. We are getting no breaks out here today. I thought that was going to be a nice flat surface. It's gave me a flop shot. I ain't playing a flop. So once again, we're in the heavy rough. I tell you what, we have struggled to find fairways in regulation today due to kicks. Probably our greens and regulations as well have not been high percent. So 2 iron into this 12 mile per hour wind. The ball's going to move to the right. Just try to find fairway here and get this as far down the hole as possible. We've managed to do that. Still a lot of work to do if we're going to walk away with birdie here. This is going to be a full gap wedge anyway. Into the wind. I'm going to have to come up to pitching wedge. Just going to loft this up a touch. Club's just not coming back well today at all. Oh, it's a horrible swing. That's going to go hard right. Look at that for a swing line. That's like a toddler's been doodling on an Etch-a-Sketch board. It's that bad. And we're really going to struggle to pick up birdie now. 25 feet, down 5 inches. We've not really putted well on the birdie front today. Tell you what, this has got a chance. That should really turn. Oh, you're kidding me. It burns the edge once again. I mean, we're talking millimeters here on these birdie putts that we've missed today. What a frustrating round this has turned out to be. But we'll take the par, we'll take it on the chin. On another day, some of these drop. But that's what I love about golf. If it doesn't go in the hole, it doesn't count. So, hole number 15, par 4, playing 491 yards, stroke index 6. This really is a fantastic course, guys. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if you're average Joe or if you're a low handicapper. You know, you're gonna struggle in this course. You may not enjoy it. This is a challenging course. It's without a doubt the most challenging course I've played in a while. But like I said, I don't know if I've played that well. It's making me think, if I played well today to be 4 under, or if I struggled. I've had a few poor shots, but apart from that, I think I've done okay in these conditions. But it's hard to say. I think I'm going to walk off this course undecisive. Have I played well, or is the course really difficult? So we've left ourselves a 5 iron into this wind. I really want to attack the pin here. This should sit down fairly quickly with this wind in my face. Wind should take us round towards the pin. The wind's changing on me again. Look at that. It's a beautiful strike. This should sit down fairly quickly. Come on. Get in. It's a fantastic approach shot. That is probably shot of the round, to be honest. Got an 8-footer. Still a bit of work to do. Down 2 inches. It is going to turn to the left. We've played it firm. It stays straight. And we do pick up the birdie there. And we move to 5 under par. 3 holes to go. Let's see if we can finish strong. Let's see if we can get to at least 7 under. But hole number 16. Par 3, playing 156 yards, stroke index 14. But some of the views in this course is absolutely stunning. Like you would expect, guys, from these 3 talented designers who have collaborated together. The writing, the layout, the planting. It's all been done to a very high standard. I'm going to have to try and draw this ball against the wind here and see if we can get this running up towards the pin. Certainly don't want to kick off that bank. Ball would just go hard right. But the wind is really going to dictate how you play this course. It's a nice swing. There's a draw counteracting the wind. The green should turn to the left. Please sit down. Oh, what a golf shot that is, guys. I tell you something. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. We have been rewarded there with a little 5-footer. The last 2 approach shots into greens have been absolutely nothing short of superb. And we do move to 6 under par. Let's see if we can get at least one more birdie. Hole number 17, 337 yards, stroke index 18, easiest hole in the course. Tight fairway. These bunkers are probably going to be in play here, with depending on the wind. If the wind's behind me, I tell you something, I reckon we could drive this. If the wind is behind me, I think we could drive this green. I still think this could kick on, you know. I'm just going to apply a touch of drop. See if we can kick this on. How's that going so far? Oh, I put a slow on it. That's why it's going right. This could kick on though. There we go. Maybe that slow helped us out a little bit. We're going to have a lot of work to do for this eagle putt. It's definitely turning to the right of our feet. If I can get this one within 5-6 feet, I'm a happy man. This one's all in the weight. You don't want to play it too firm. Look at the slope about 10 feet past the pin. Tell you what, this is on line. This is on line. It should turn back. Oh, it didn't turn back. Played that a bit firm, you know.
10-footer here. This is makeable.
10-foot putt for birdie, though. Breaking both ways. Just going to favour the right side of the flag here and just play it firm. Should turn. Oh, it does turn beautifully, and we do pick up the birdie after a poor eagle attempt. Really misread that green. But what a way to finish this round. We're really finishing the back 9 strongly. So, final hole off the Matchbox. It is a par 4, playing 445 yards, stroke index 2. But the lighting is really been magnificent on each and every single hole. There's the clubhouse once again. Like I say, very country-like, western-like clubhouse. It's like a saloon. Let's see if we can finish with a birdie here. That is a really tight green. But like I've said, guys, don't downgrade this course because it's a challenge. It's clearly meant to be a challenge. So once again, just using the wind, applying a touch of fade here. I've pushed that right. Oh, I put another slow on it. I tell you what. That's going to kick awful. These slows, man. I know exactly what it is. It's my controller is now so sensitive. So 178 yards, up 11 feet. We're going to do well just to walk away with par. I don't want to get bogey now. I'd be gutted to get bogey. I'm just looking to get into the bunker. I don't think we can ask for anything better than bunker here. It's a horrible swing.
This could be dirty.
I said bunker. We've not even reached that far, but it should leave us a flop shot.
Result there. That was some gnarly stuff you had to get.
Oh man, this is horrible. I've got to take this on. I don't want to be long. I'm just going to try and use the slope at the green. Is it going to check up? Please check up. Oh, wow. That is going to be a horrible putt.
Let's see if we can.
This is going to... Oh, wow. 21 foot, up 4 inches. This is just to save par. This is a big ask, but we're going to take our time here. At least we can attack this. That needs to turn. It needs to turn. It has turned, and what a par putt that is. Wow. How on earth we've managed to complete that round without a bogey, guys, I do not know. But there you go, a 62, which is 7 under. Could have been better by 3 or 4 shots, but at the same time, that could have been a lot worse. Like I say, I do not know if I've played well or played bad there. I think the course is a really challenging course, and we played that in tough conditions. But without a doubt, guys, that is a favourite and a 5-star from me. But that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please smash the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.